Okay, I'm trying this. Wonder if this is actually working. Maybe. Okay. So, check this out. Pretty cool. Hi, I'm a Lego Nonni, and you've probably watched my ASMR builds, even though, let's just be honest, I don't have a whole lot of followers, but I have a bazillion videos out there. There's over 100 of them now, and all it is me building Lego over the past, I don't know, I guess it's been about 14 months that I've been building Lego, and then about the past 12 months, 10 months especially, I've done a whole lot of building Lego because it's good for my brain and my fingers. And I just really wanted a chance to build with you instead of it just being me build and then you watch. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do here. And this is literally just a test run. So I know it's going to be out there for you to see, but I really am just trying to figure out how this all works. And it turns out that I wanted to do it with Facebook, and I can't because I have to have that particular profile done for 60 days. Excuse me, I'm sliding my chair up. And then I wanted to try to do it with TikTok, but to do it with TikTok using this particular system that I got in front of me, I have to, look at this. I have to, let's see, with TikTok, I have to use some special thing unless I have 1,000 subscribers. Well, let's look at my numbers. I'm really forever and a day away from 1,000 subscribers, but it will happen. It will happen eventually because I think that people like watching my stuff. So I decided I really wanted to do this because I wanted to try to use this, whatever you call this out here, the system to make it where I could do this so that when the time comes where I can, more people can watch. So I'm going to do this little build. This little build is the GWP. It's the little Penguins in Love. This one just came out. Its set number is 40886. It's really, really cute. It's two little penguins. One of them is eating a little fish here. And the little hearts are floating up in the air here. You can see it up closer this way. There. It's pretty cute. But it's only 278 pieces, so it shouldn't take very long. So bear with me. If you're actually here and you're watching, wonderful. Anyway, here we go. So let me go back and do this one. So let me cut it open. It's always the fun part. This is not my normal scissors. These are super sharp. Let's see what's inside. Anybody have big plans for Valentine's Day? It's coming up. I can't believe we're already on the 3rd day of the 2nd month of the year. It's pretty cool. All right, let's see what we got here. Usually I use the Builder app. I don't really like using these little books, but seeing as how I'm using both my devices for you to see, we'll go with book. All right, let's see here. Oh, hi. Hi. Look, there's somebody here. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. All right. So, if you have the set, build it with me. If not, totally cool. Watch it, and then you can maybe... I think there are some people that are out there that actually build the set while I'm building the set. Like, when they watch it on videos. And then there are some people that just watch me build it because they don't have the opportunity to build it. one of the reasons why I like doing this at all is because my husband's kind of a freak about finding the Lego. So I'm very fortunate that I'm the person that wants to build the Lego, but I'm married to somebody that loves hunting down the Lego. So not everybody has that in their relationship. So it just so happens that I end up getting some sets that other people would never even get to lay their eyes on. And I get to have them and build them. That's one of the reasons why I'm trying to figure out how to make this work, because I have a whole lot of sets up here that I really want to build them, but I want to share them with somebody else that might not ever get the chance to build them. I mean, I have all of the modulars, the old modulars. He's collected them all for me, except for the very first 3. He, oh, there's that ugly one. The second one I think is kind of ugly. The blue one. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. There's the very first one. Then the blue supplier. Yeah. Yeah. He's my crack dealer. But I don't have the second one, the blue one. I don't remember what it's called. And I don't have the green grocer. He's been contemplating getting me the green grocer. And then there's one more. But other than those first 3, I have them all. So they're all lined up here on my shelf. And I want to build them. But I would like to build them where somebody could watch me build them and maybe enjoy just getting to experience it with me. So a lot of talking. Let's just do the little build. This is such a fun little build. It's really cute. And I have no idea how loud this is for you guys, because I usually have a microphone that's connected to all the stuff, and this setup is not set up that way. It's just using my device mic. So I have it. I got the Parisian restaurant for Christmas. It's up there. I have the fire brigade is up there to be built. The town hall is up there to be built. The Grand Emporium is up there. I didn't put my glasses on to read those. They're all there. I'll take a picture of them later and I'll show you what I have up there. If you aren't Phil and Bricks, if you aren't on my if you aren't following me on Facebook, I'd appreciate a follow on my, but I just started a Lego Nonni page. Turns out that's a whole thing too. But I would share what they all are with you. I have the assembly square to build. I have the pet shop to build. They're all up there. And like I said, I don't want to build them until there's a chance that other people might want to watch me build them, like with you. So anyway, let's see here. Are you building with me? Do you have this set? Do you have this little set? Have you already built it? Yeah, I don't do much on Instagram. I need to figure out how. I really need to figure out how to do Instagram. I'm just an old lady trying to figure out how to do this. You know what I mean? It's literally just a hobby. I'm like, man, it would be really cool, Kobe. That's my husband. It'd be really cool if I could figure out how to, help you out and maybe get a free Lego here or there or something. But until that happens, we'll just go with it. And if it never happens, that's okay too, because it really is just a hobby to keep my hands busy, my fingers busy, my brain busy. Usually I have music playing in my head, or a TV episode playing, or a movie playing. Usually like a movie that's been on forever. Oh, the Happy Plants. Oh, they are so cute. Mine are right over there. They're really a cute little build. Quick, fast little build. Have such character. Okay, all these little black pieces. I'm just gonna kind of... I don't have OCD. I do have ADHD. I don't have OCD, but I do like these little things to be kind of organized when I'm... That's That's what I like my tray so much. Yeah. Oh, here lately, let me tell you, I've been doing a whole lot of brick building for therapy. Got, I think that's probably why a whole bunch of adults do this, to be perfectly honest with you. Because, I mean, it's just like somebody else going fishing, or I think fishing is probably the closest to it. Where you just kind of zoned out. I know that our pastor goes hunting a lot. I guess you probably have to be a little more focused with that. But it's very good to just check out. Totally makes perfect sense. Let's see. This. Okay. See, so is it better if I... You can help me out. You can tell me. Is it better if I just... Do you want to hear me yap? Is it better for me to talk? Or is it better for me to just shut up and build? Do I need to tell you every single step? I don't know what's... I literally have no idea what I'm doing, if you can't tell. But I do like that I can show you my hands at the same time you see me. That's what I've been after. Is there anything in particular that you're doing brick therapy specifically for right now? Let's see. My little book is wrinkled. All right, let's see here. Give thoughts on the build as I go. All right. One thing that I really do like about Lego is when they add random bright colors in the middle of the set that are probably not going to be seen when it's over and done. But it gives you variation after the fact. Like being able to see where you're at. I'm sure that's one of the biggest reasons why they do it is... so you can keep up with where you are in a build. But I like that it gives you the colors to where they're not monotonous. Like we're talking about two penguins. And then but we have blue randomly in here. See an entrance. Okay, all right. Do a little bit at night now and then. Oh, that's what you do? You build a little bit every night? It's very relaxing, and I see you said that you have PTSD. Let me tell you, I suffer from PTSD. It's not something nearly as impactful as military. What branch were you in? Where's my 2x? Yeah, that Baradur. I want to do that. That one I do not own. It's on the list. You have your want list. It's definitely on the want list. It's a pretty cool set. But yeah, I understand all the black. What branch of the military were you in? Navy. My husband was a Navy guy. How long were you in? Anchors away, my boys. Anchors away. All right, there's that one. Oh no. Yeah, that's right. So, Game of Bricks. I also installed a Game of Bricks light and sound brick. Game of bricks. Light and sound brick. I don't understand. Oh, and you put... Oh, wait a minute. Inside your Baradur, you put a light kit in it and sound? Is that what you're talking about? In that particular build? Was injured and couldn't continue? I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. It's awful. My husband would have liked to have been in a lot longer than he was too. What sound does it make? The sound brick. What does it sound like? Is it music or voices or... Okay, let's see. What am I doing? Oh, it's the slanted one. This one. This one. Is this his foot? Is he this? No. Where's the box? Oh, maybe it is. He's wide. Oh, your own sound file? Very cool. So, in my other life, I was a band director. And I have a master's in music education. Seems like a long time ago. But I bet I can't do what you're talking about doing. It's very cool. Let me see the steps and I'll follow the steps. I'm a rule follower most of the time, I guess. I wonder if there's a way I could make... I don't think so. I might have to break down and put my glasses on. Okay. I'm through step 18. Flip. Gray. I put it into an ambiance mute video. Oh, very cool. So you're like talented. That's what I'm hearing. You got some skills. This is going to go, yeah. Oh, look! That's his little foot. Yeah. That's a little foot. That's one side. Huh. Okay. Making sure I'm doing it right. It'd be really bad to... I hate it when I get to building on the thing and I'm already going... I've been got at it for a long time and I get to the middle, you know, like you're in the middle of something and all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, I messed something up. And you have to take it apart. this latest video I just did, the Creel house. There's a spot in it where you have to the little, it comes apart and then you can put it back together. You pull and push on the trees. Well, the whole thing is pretty flimsy. It's all shaky until you get certain pieces on it. But you don't know that until you're moving right along. Well, there was one little section where I kept thinking that I was doing something wrong when really it was just because it wasn't, I wasn't through putting all the sturdy parts on it. But you know how you really need to check and make sure that things are functioning. So I got very frustrated with it. And then later on, towards the end of the build, I think I was in the next to the last bag making the little red car. I'm sure I should probably actually know the official name. I think it's the car that Steven drives. Yeah, it is. Do you have the Creel house? Have you built it? It's really cool. I really like the way that the trees bend when it opens. The trees flop too. And I've never done a set where there's the nut, like it's not a nut and bolt. It's a ball, like a ball joint, like your hip bone. It's like a ball joint in there, and it rotates around. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Oh, that's wrong. Shoot far. Shoot far. Okay, you might have to. There. Oh, well. It's pretty cool. I'm not real big on, like, I've watched the show because we kind of got sucked into it because it started out with the kids playing Dungeons and Dragons in very 80s feels, and that's what drew us to it in the beginning. Had no idea it was going to get all, the upside down was going to be scary and whatever, but we ended up watching the whole thing. You get kind of vested, and so of course I've watched it all, but that genre right now is not really in my wheelhouse anymore. But I had to have the set, and that's another set that I got. I got it for Christmas. I got the upside down. He got me the upside down house from the first season. I want to build it, but it goes back to that pile of, can you imagine with everybody that really wants to see like the fuss over the Stranger Things house? If I have an opportunity to share that with other people, not from the point of view of, look what I got, you don't. No, it's not like that. It's more like just wanting to share because there might be somebody that just can't, never will, isn't in a position in their life to be able to get their hands on something like that. So I want to make it where I can share with somebody else to get to watch it. That moment when you break it open. I remember when I opened up the X-Wing. It's a momentous occasion. Opening the box. I probably make way too big a deal out of such things. Okay, this one is the other side. Look! Already started. Look, you can make out what he's going to be. Yeah, that's how I see it. Is it sharing? Okay. First, let's see, bag. Bag 2. Okay, talking is making me go slower. Have you seen my Krill House video? I have a question for you. So that's kind of a loaded question. And even if you haven't seen it yet, when you watch it, I would like your thoughts on how I sped it up. It was almost I agree. I sped that video up. I made it 2 times faster because it was gonna be 8 hours long or 8.5 hours long. And so instead of making it 2 videos, because people rarely get to, they don't watch, you know, my analytics showed that people don't usually watch the second or the third parts. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to put all this on one part. Just going to do it all at once. But it ended up being like 8 hours long. Well, then I was like, that's really long. And I don't know if my stuff is going to be able to handle making that happen. So I sped it up. So I'm curious as to thoughts, because you've been watching my stuff for a while. If it was a downer, it going a little faster. I made the bag opening part a lot faster because I remember feeling not quite all there when I was doing it, so it took longer than it usually does. And some people like listening to all that scratching and bag rattling and whatever. It's one of those things that's not really that much to me one way or the other. But there you have it. I guess this is gonna be his tummy. Yeah. Little fat penguin tummy. Yeah, that's right. And now a little wing. I live down south, and so we got a whole bunch of that ice and snowy weather. And so we were stuck here in the house for a good long while. And we did a party build together. My mister and me. It was fun. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. I mean, what I used, it would have been fine. It just would have taken, like, let's just be honest, it would have taken probably all day long to get it done. And I don't know. I think people, I'm curious as to what people ultimately thought. But then it's not like I'm like this huge influencer or anything like that either. So, I don't know. Maybe someday people will. But it doesn't even matter if they do or not. Yeah. So it's real obvious at the beginning that it's fast. When I'm opening the bags, I speed it up. But then I just put it back at a nice clip of 2, so it ends up being 4 hours instead of 8. And I'm curious as to, the only times you can really tell that I'm going faster is when there's lots of movement like this. But for the most part, the actual build, I didn't feel like it looked like it was. See, like here, look, they're making different colors. You won't see them, but it's one of the things I like. Getting to use a different color. See, squirrel moment. Whoop. Now that's showing purple. Just gonna use this blue one. This goes here. Yes. This goes here. This goes here. I guess this is his head. Instagram. I'm gonna have to, I just don't know what I'm doing. This here. Like this. Red, white. Okay. I don't know if you can tell what we got here. Let's see. So I guess this might end up being the back of his head right here. I have the big lights turned out. I should leave them on. I wasn't thinking when I sat down. So I've put diagonals on, and now it calls for the little one pie wedge, little pieces all the way around. I guess it's gonna make his little hair look like it's tufted up maybe. I don't know what that's for. Are there any sets coming? Oh, let's see what you. Spent 8 hours. 8 hours on a 2-hour video that you were making, that you made? Okay. 5,000%? I don't even know how you do that. I don't even. That's fair. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, curvy, round, back. Curvy beak. Oh, it's starting to look like a penguin head. Well, were you successful? Da Vinci. Never heard of it. But then again, I don't, you can tell by my videos. I mean, I edit, but I don't do a lot of editing. I just cut out a little bit here and there to try to make it flow smoother. I'll have to look into it. But then again, I don't really know what I'm doing anyway, if I was to try to do too much of it. Okay, this is cute. Let's see. Oh, wrong way. This is me learning this program. Will it just move in? Oh, yeah, look. And it keeps it pretty focused. Look at that. That's so cool. All right, so eyeball is a heart. That's what I wanted to show you. Looky there. That's cute. Okay, let's see now. Whoops, wrong way. Look at my nails. They need to be done really bad. Okay. That's cute how it used a heart for the eye. Wait, are we not going to do the eye on the other side? Wait. Yeah, I got to do the eye on the other side. I have to break out the glasses. You're done with your penguin? What are you done with? Or your thing that you were working on? Oh, yeah. Oh, well. Wait. Wait. Black, orange, yellow, heart. Black, heart, yellow, orange. That can't. Okay. Technical difficulties. All right, we agree. Heart, black, orange, yellow. Heart, black, orange, yellow. Oh, here we go. This one. All right, let's try this again. Orange. All right, there we go. Got it. Well, you mean my direction of my eyeballs? They are off. They're supposed to be, the point of the heart is supposed to point into the black. There we go. There we go. Well, I'm glad you got it done. Okay, that's really... Wait a minute, you need to be able to see me. That's really cute. And that's just a GWP. Yeah? He's cute. I'm impressed. All right. Bag 3. Look, we're moving right along. Okay, for less than 300 pieces, and we're at 38 minutes. I'm obviously doing way more talking than I need to be, I guess. I might not be able to do this. I might not be able to stay focused long enough to be able to pull this off. Oh, yeah. No, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Where'd it go? Okay, there's a black one like that. There's a black one. Focus, Hope. Focus. Focus. Okay. Good. Thank you for the vote of confidence. Okay. Now we're going to build the other one. And hopefully I might go a little faster because I've basically done it once. So hopefully this one will go a little faster. I appreciate you hanging out with me a whole lot. How long have I been building Lego? Not very. Not compared to a lot, especially when you think about how much Lego I have. There was this lady the other day, she posted a thing, and I mean, more power to her. It wasn't me. I'm not knocking her and making this statement. I'm pointing out just how crazy I am and my husband. She was talking about how, and she was doing a quick little tour of all of her stuff, and she was like, she was excited, and rightly so, that she had 125 sets. Well, I know, or 125 sets built. Well, and she'd been doing this for a long time, and she's well known. It appeared, I don't know for sure, but it appeared, and I already have 177 sets registered with the Lego app. You know, like where you get the points or you register your set. I'm already at 177. And that's not counting all the not built ones. And so the question was, how long have I been building Lego? All right, so last year, no, not last year, 25, last year, 24. In November. So, at Sam's Club, it was around November, the little red basket poinsettia, you know which one I'm talking about? It was, it's about yay big. It's a little poinsettia. That was my very, very first ever in the history of forever Lego. I never had one when I was a little kid. I didn't grow up with a brother or anybody that had Lego. I had seen Lego, but never had any interaction with Lego, ever. I do remember, like, when we lived in Florida for a stint, and I remember the Legoland being there, and I remembered thinking, well, this is dumb. Why would you want to spend a whole day at Legoland? Well, now I would give anything to get to go to Legoland. But, so that November, so November of 24 was my very first Lego. And it was the little poinsettia. And now my house is its own Legoland. Because we are currently sitting, I mean, this is my Lego lounge. That's what I have named it. But this is my third car garage. There was a whole situation that took place where we ended up, we thought it was going to be used for something else. So it wasn't modified because for it to be a Lego lounge. But just in the past few months, we ended up putting heat and air out here. And when we built the house, my husband put in extra lights anyway. See, I want to go. I want to go to Legoland now. But I'm currently sitting in my third car garage, but it has heat and air. It has carpet. I have TV. I have Wi-Fi. It's literally like a whole nother room on the house. And it has all my, well, it has not all my Lego, but it has a lot of my Lego in here. And then in the house, we have we're 2 people with a 4-bedroom house, and it's just me and my husband now, and 2 little dogs. And one room is my grandson's playroom. One bedroom is the guest bedroom, and it's all pretty, made like a guest bedroom. And then the other bedroom used to be my craft room, and now it is empty, and it's going to be where my husband puts all of his Star Wars sets and his city. Or I'm going to go back in there. That's where I used to be, and he's going to come out here. So we have 2 whole rooms, this room and that room, that are completely dedicated to Lego. And then in my master bedroom, we bought those Billy bookcases, you know what I'm talking about? With the glass, because I don't like to dust. And so we have a wall of those Billy cases things, whatever they're called, from IKEA. It's the first purchase I've ever made from IKEA. And they line my master bedroom, and we have all those sets in there. And then we have all the sets that go with the season. So I have like boxes of sets that I built for Halloween. I have boxes that I built for Christmas, and I have boxes for Easter, and a couple of boxes for Valentine's Day. And I guess I've been doing this for about 14 months. And part of it is my ADHD, part of it is my PTSD, part of it is my husband's obsession, because he does have an obsession thing where if he decides he wants something, he's going to hunt it down, find it. You know how you menfolk are. You're hunter-gatherers for the most part. Like you wanting to impress your lady. But here I am just assuming that you're a man. You could be a girl impressing a girl, which is totally fine. You could have been in the Navy and a girl. I'm sorry. I'm just over here. I'm just automatically assuming. Don't hate me. Well, hello. How are you? I wish I could pronounce your last name. That's a name and a half. We've been building a Lego. I've been doing a whole lot of talking. This is my first time getting to do something like this. So, yeah, I'm a little nervous. You guys are getting to see who I am. And I'm just yapping. It's taking me forever to get this built because I keep talking. I've been doing this for 48 minutes now. And I'm just now kind of got Penguin 1 going. Or Penguin 2 working. Let's see. This makes me think of that movie Happy Feet. What have you been up to, Nikki? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the vote of confidence. Never done anything like this. I've been told that I can talk pretty good. I was a teacher for a really long time. So, yeah, it is a good movie, right? Little Happy Feet. That's what makes me think of Happy Feet. Which makes me think of this song called Happy Dance by Mercy Me. Look it up. It's a good song. Can't help but get in the mood. Get in a good mood. Am I doing this right? Whoa, wait a minute. Okay. Yes. Yes, this piece goes like this. All right. Let me focus for just a minute, make sure I'm going right. All right. I'm on step 83, page 55. It's a little book. It is an unusual name. My maiden name, are you ready? My maiden name was Gunzenhauser. So I can appreciate I remember I literally had to know how to spell every letter or write every letter in the alphabet before I could learn to write my last name. Okay, this is going to go right here. And okay, now see, oh, that's his, okay. All right. The colors I'm fixing to put on are right here. They're his little chest feathers. I was like, where'd they go? I might have to put my glasses on. This is really, the glare is real. I don't even know where they are though. Oh, they're there. Okay, now, don't make fun. My stepdad makes fun of my glasses. Are you ready? But I think they're fun. Okay, let's see here. Oh, that's better. Now I really do look like the Nonni that I am. All right. I'm on page 89. No, I'm on step 89, page 59. One, two, three. And little hooks. Do you mentally have your own names for the little pieces? I really can't see much without mine either. I really should have them on all the time. I've gotten old. I'm an old lady. I'm an old lady. But that's okay. It's just a different season in life. And you're fixing to hear me kick my dog. Bobo, stop. Oh, let's see. I was watching a lot of your videos before Christmas. Oh, are you telling me you're sorry? You have nothing to be sorry for. I know all about them curveballs. Let me tell you. Well, you don't want to hear my stories. But let me tell you, I understand. I can appreciate. This past Christmas, the whole year of 2025, that whole year, like there were some beautiful things that took place in my life in 2025. But if we had to start like labeling best years, worst years, 2025 is not too high up on my list. This right here has been, all the Lego has been the best part. Well, that my amazing mister, I love him. But there's been a whole lot of junk take place in my world. I was ready for 2025 to be over. I was ready to bang those pots and pans and celebrate that year getting gone. I needed it out. I needed it over and done. Y'all felt that way? Was 2025 your best year? Or are you glad it's behind you? I guess we have We have to have up ones and down ones. If everything was always up, then we would never have an appreciation for, when they were up, right? If we didn't ever have any downs. That's what I try to tell myself, is that God Almighty's given me a moment of some valleys so that my appreciation level of the ups, being on the mountaintops, will be a little more glorious. So, oh look, turn the page. We're on next to the last bag. Oh, this one has the little fish in it. Okay. Now see, little builds like this, when I build in two different places. I build sitting out here when I have a video camera on. And I'll sometimes sit in front of this. I have a TV out here. My husband works really far away from home. He drives back and forth to work every single day, 2 hours one way. So like he's on the road right now, headed home, I'm sure. And so there'll be days where he has to get home and go straight to bed. Without a shadow. Yeah, I like that. Exactly. Yeah, both of you, that's absolutely right. You gotta have a little bit of the yuck to understand and truly appreciate the glory, the pretty. Yep. But that doesn't change the fact that I'm good and okay with 2025 hitting the road. It can. I've had enough of it. I was ready for it to be over. So, no need for apologies. All right, let's see. I am working on Penguin 2's tummy. I don't know if they are. I can't tell if they're marked from here, if they're marked as a boy and a girl. Did you know penguins mate for life? For life. I have a whole backyard where my husband spends probably a ridiculous amount of money feeding all the birds. It's like a smorgasbord out there. And cardinals also mate for life. Didn't know that either until just recently. There's a little wing. And then we're going to make another little wing. Like that. Ah, he's so cute. Okay, see, these are the things that they don't, nobody ever points it out, talks about it. It's not described on the box, really. But, like, look at his little, so the wings, wait, can you see? Wait, here. Oh, look, I'll do the thing like I did a minute ago. Oh, no, this way. This is me learning, Nikki. Okay, look. They don't talk about this kind of stuff. Like, it's not on the box or anywhere, but the little wings are designed on purpose to go all the way inside the little sides, like a real penguin. Like, they put their little, their little wings all close into their body. Look, like they're not permanently stuck out here. Like this, you can push them in. Anyway, just something that I found pretty cool. Let's do this one. Oh no, let's do, look, I'm still learning. There we go, I'll leave it like that. All right, so anyway, little wings. Swans also. Oh, I didn't know about swans. They're smart, no alimony, no support. Amen. So you're saying we could learn something from some of the birds. Step 100, moving right along. One of these in the back. Have you built the Evie and Wally set? That's another, let me squirrel on you for a second. I just happen to have her right here. She has a little thing like that too. And nobody really talks about it, but her little, let's see if I can make it happen. You know how on the cartoon, look what her little wings do, her little arms. See how they come out? I love that. And they go all the way up in there flush. And nobody talks about this stuff. And then this one, I don't know if you know, but the little, remember the little boot that's hidden inside? I don't know. It's just one of the things that I think is super cute that, I don't know. I guess people probably talk about it and I just don't realize it or pick up on it. But I love the way it shows these things happen. That is so flush, and then it pops out. And when it pops out, it looks like it's floating, you know, and hers on the cartoon, they're actually floating. And she has her little hands to where she can hold his little hand, his little claw. Anyway, that was free of charge. My random squirrelness. Okay, back over here. Yeah, I really liked the little Evie, and that was one of those that I was like, well, if I have it, I have it. If I don't, I don't. And I have a whole lot that I just build randomly late at night. Yeah, so cute. Cute. I use that word too much. Okay, this. This. Two twos. All right. There's the little back of his head again. Step 109. We're doing this. This. Oh, this is where we go around with the, what I would call these like 1x slants or something. I'm sure they have some technical name. There on the top. Can you see my hand still? Yeah, okay. All right, and that's like that. And then, I'm trying to remember what, oh, we got to do the beak, okay. We're getting closer. Oh, Okay, so a little bit different. We're gonna put a clear one in here. Right there. I bet I know why. I'm gonna put that in there. Okay, now a minute ago when I did these eyes, I'd messed them all up. So let's see if I can get it right this time. All right. Beak goes like this. All right, now for the cheeks and eyes. Nikki, earlier we were talking about how they were, the little hearts were, or the little eyes were hearts. It's really cute. I did it. No. Wait. Okay. Doggone it. Why didn't you stop me? Okay. Okay. Holding it like this. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, and then we're going to turn around and face it this way. And a little heart-shaped eye right there. Okay. That's right. And then the fish. There he is. Okay. Look, I made it to the last bag. It's only taken us over an hour. Fine, fine. Good company. I've really enjoyed this. I could totally do this, right? I'm a natural. Okay, all right, here we go. Fishy, 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 fishy. All right, and this. Yeah. Usually when I'm doing one of my ASMRs, when my last bag, I like pat it and, you know, because I'm excited that, I mean, it's like a, you know, achievement, you know, milestone. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I think I'm going to really try to figure out how to make it happen. So it turns out there's a whole lot involved with the streaming services. Like I put a little thing on, so I just started a Facebook. So my real name, I didn't want to blow up Facebook with my real name and my real, you know, the same, talking to like my old students I mean, I have like 700, it's not like even that many. I have like 700 friends, I think. But my Facebook has been my Facebook for, I don't know, probably just as long as you've had yours, for more than a decade, since my girls were little. So I didn't want to use my real name and all my Lego craziness together on Facebook or on Instagram or even here on YouTube. Even though I have another YouTube that I do a little bit with my church. Well, I don't want to. It's not that I'm not ashamed of my Lego at all. I tell everybody about my Lego. Everybody knows about my Lego. You can't help but see the Lego on me. I really like wearing my Lego too. So it's not really being ashamed of it, but it's, trying to keep my personal out of my Lego, I guess. So anyway, I made my own little, I made a page. I made a Lego, it's called Lego Nonni, all capital L. Lego is all caps. And I made a page. And so that was a whole process of learning what those rules were. And I just did it. And like, you can only comment in certain places as the page. And you can only, like, there's rules. And I didn't know about the rules. And because I am just a Lego Nonni trying to, live out here. Well, anyway, and then you got TikTok, and TikTok is a whole nother monster, because like I'm sure you're aware, you have this video format is long and wide, and TikTok videos or YouTube shorts are the tall, skinny things. And so there's that whole thing. And then I really wanted to do this because maybe not you two, and maybe not tonight, or it could be a very long time, but I really do think that there are people out there in the world that are having, like my year 2025. I mean, we've already just talked about that. You guys had a crappy 2025 too. And earlier, Philin mentioned, that building together is really nice. Just to hang out, and it be something that can bring us together to sit around a table and just talk. Well, I know that we can't do that in person all the time, but to be able to get together like this, and even if I'm having to read your comments, you can just to share life a little bit with each other. Not the fakeness, but the real stuff, So anyway, that's the whole reason why I really wanted it to be where I could get to a point where I could figure out how to make it where you could see me, so we could interact and I could talk to you. And we also build though too, because the building, this part of it is very therapeutic for me. I enjoy doing it. And so I'm trying really hard to figure it out. If you have suggestions of any kind, please feel free. I'm all ears. I want to know, because, or just to be honest, if you think that this is just a complete waste of my time and I need to just go back to doing my little or very lengthy Lego builds, then tell me so or whatever. But with Facebook, I have to wait with a new profile, which my new page, I guess, is the new profile. It turns out that, I was ready to go tonight. And I had put in a little thing. I made a little clip. I did all the stuff. I put my face on. I put makeup on, y'all. And that's not, I hate makeup. Just between you and me and the walls. But I put my face on and everything. And I was ready to go. And then I go to start doing something. And it informs me that, or Facebook informs me that I can't, this is not right. Oh, I bet it goes somewhere else. Oh, I bet it goes right there. It's going to make a heart. Squirrel. Anyway, and it said that you had to have that profile for 60 days. So I can't really do it with Facebook for 60 days. And I can't do it with TikTok where it's using this program that I've got right now. I have to have some kind of special code. And the only way to get that code with TikTok is to have 1,000 followers, subscribers, whatever you call them. 1,000. Like, I'm real proud of my 130 that I have here on YouTube, but 1,000, like, what are the chances that I'm going to get to 1,000? Give me a small break. So there you have it. That's what. But I really want to do this. Well, thank you. You can say so. I'll take a compliment. Even with my little, my stepdad, he said, those are, what did he call these? And I got my little glasses. He was like, oh, I really like your birth control glasses. That's what he called them. He said that's what they would have called them in the military. He served for 24 years in the Special Forces, Airborne Ranger, hoo-ha, hoorah, dude. Look how pretty that is. Do I have them all? I think so. All right. And then the brown one goes right here. Well, but see, the cool thing about TikTok, okay, so there's this other lady that I met along this. Okay, wait a minute. Somebody said something about places. Okay, let me back up just a second. The first month I had mine, it got shut down and I had to fight to get it reinstated. What got shut down? Oh, wait, here we go. I had to do the same on Facebook. Oh, you think it's second nature for me? Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. I had to do the same on Facebook. It's a page profile just for my channel. Yep. First month I had mine, it got shut down and I had to fight to get it. Why'd you have to fight it? There are many good people worldwide in the Lego. Yeah, I have only come across, to speak to that, I have come across 2 times where somebody seemed a little snippy in the Lego world. Only 2. I mean, when you're talking about social media, only 2. And both of them were because, and I'm sure you probably have an opinion, and that's totally cool. Whatever your opinion is totally cool. I'm no judgment. I'm not real sure what my opinion is on this subject, to be perfectly honest, because it was somebody being very upset about how many krill houses somebody could buy. Well, Lego has the rules that you can have 5. You can buy 5. Well, this one person had posted that they had purchased 5 krill houses, and he, from what I understand, he uses those. He will use all 5 of those to build like this epic krill house, and he was really excited about getting them all because he was looking forward to doing his build. But other people were bashing him because, some people didn't get the krill house that wanted the krill house because of the whole supply and demand thing. That's the only time I've seen anybody be even a little snippy or rude about anything in the Lego world. And every human that I've actually come into contact with in any capacity, whether it be through a message or it be a Facebook marketplace meetup to pick up a set, because I've done quite a few Lego deals in parking lots. Everyone has just been generous and nice and kind and genuine, just nice people. It's one of the reasons why I like Lego so much. But okay, now squirrel. I had met folks from China, Australia, UK. Yeah, isn't that cool? Like they're all over the world. Let's see. Oh, there's. Thank you. I feel pretty. Yeah, that okay, so this is the thing about TikTok. From what this lady told me is that she thinks that I could do this. She says I'm a natural for it. And I don't know if I am or not. But she said I was a natural too. And she was telling me that on TikTok, you can do this and people will watch you and they can tip you. And to be perfectly honest, I mean, it wouldn't hurt my feelings at all. And she said that they could do it immediately. Well, if it's from a good, clean, healthy situation, and somebody wanted to tip me $5, if it got to the point where I could every now and then contribute to mine and my husband's delinquency and irresponsible purchases of Lego, I wouldn't turn down. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm hitting you guys up for tip. That's not what, you know my heart. That's not what I meant. But that's one of the reasons why I wanted to make TikTok work. But you have to have how am I going to get 1,000 people interested in watching me build penguins? I just don't know. I don't know that I see it happening, but it's in the process of me trying to figure it out, and do something with it. I don't know. If it's meant to be, it will be. God will fix it if it's meant to be. Okay, let's see. What else? Same glasses they issue since World War. You sound like my dad. Thanks a lot. Mm-hmm. I put them on and I was just like, at first I laughed at them on my face. I literally laughed when I was trying them on in the thing. And then I kept picking them up and putting them back on. And I was like, those are actually really cute. So it's fine if you don't like my glasses. I feel real cute in them. There's always some bad elements, yes. Yeah, I've done quite a few deals in parking lots. Not gonna lie. Not drug deals, Lego deals. And I've met some amazing people in parking lots. I stood outside and talked. One lady, there's a lady that lives about an hour north of here. And I met her through a Facebook marketplace deal, getting a Lego from her. And we have since she has been to my house. She has seen my house. We've gone to dinner together. Yes, it is. I'm not Italian, but I love the Nonni name. There was okay, wait a minute. Let me finish this build. Look, you guys are distracting me. Okay, wait a minute. I'm so close. Look, we're so close. All right, so Nonni, one of my band students, it was actually 2 band students. They were sisters. Their grandmother was their Nonni. That's what they called her. And they had such a love for her, and she had such a love for them. Like, Nonni was at everything. And Nonni was a loving, kind, gracious grandmother. And I remember thinking, man, I want to be a Nonni. I want to be a grandma like her. I want to be a Nonni like her whenever I get the chance to be a grandmother. And so, yeah, I do squirrel real bad. So when it came around, time for me to get to be a grandmother, I wanted to be a Nonni. And I really wanted my husband to be a Poppy. I really wanted him to be a Poppy. But he was adamant that he would not be a Poppy, because he thinks it reminds him of opium. He wasn't going to have... Isn't that stupid? But he's Paw and Nonni. But I identify as a Nonni very much so. Wait. Oh, okay, we're turning this away. And I love being a Lego Nonni. Like, I feel like it completely describes me to the T. This Lego Nonni. Because I really love building Lego. My boys, my grandsons, they all think that they want to build Lego with me. I make it very clear to them that if they accidentally, knock one over or knock it off a shelf, or they want to play with it and make it fall apart into pieces, I'm always like, it's just bricks. They can go back together. That's the cool thing about Lego. But then again, when they get near some of them, like, I wouldn't want them to get near the pirate ship back here or any of the pictures. They really don't hang out in this room. But there's other places where there's Lego in the house, and I don't mind them at all being around them. Total squirrel. Yeah, I do a lot of squirreling. All right. We got the penguins done. Look at them. That's really... That right there is a really, really good GWP. Sometimes they're not all that much. This is really a very nice little build. What do you think? All right, so if you haven't, before we say goodbye, if you haven't, I would really appreciate it if you would go find me on Facebook under Lego Nonni, my page. You get to, yeah, that's right. Okay, see that. Now, see, I love building Lego, but rebuilding Lego, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, for me, I think I'm going to have to I would have to take the whole thing apart and then build it back. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you guys very much. If you would, find me on my Facebook page and click the follow button just so you can see what I'm doing. And I will get another, I'm trying to decide what next ASMR build I want to make. I've been debating about what it needs to be. I don't know. I have the big Harry Potter set. I have some of the modulars. I have, like, what do you think would be a good one? What, if you were picturing, I'm trying to think of what would be a good next ASMR build. I'll find something. I really want to build the Harry Potter tower thingy. Yes, thank you very much. You have a good one too. Both of you. Have an amazing day. I'm gonna figure out how to turn this thing off. Thank you guys. Mwah. All right. Like I hit this. Thank you, thank you, thank you.